one thing that's kind of been on my mind is about making right decisions, proud decisions, and smart decisions. So I showed you guys some of the guys who I work with, what I do. I do sports marketing. I have my own company. TAP is my own company. But one point in my life, I made a bad decision. And you guys gonna be faced with adversity in your life, whether it's good, bad. Do I ride in the car? Is weed in the car? I'm having sex with a girl. Do I put the condom on? All these different things gonna happen. You're gonna have to make a decision on, do I do what's right or wrong? And for me, my story is, I went to University of Alabama, played ball. I did not go to the NFL. Let's clarify that. The reason why I didn't make it to the NFL, it wasn't because I wasn't good enough. We had 3 cornerbacks that got drafted. Kareem Jackson went first round. Javier Arenas went second round. Johnson went 6th. That left Chris Rogers out, fourth cornerback on the team. I scored in front of 100,000 people at Bryant-Denny, so I know what it feels like to score a touchdown in Alabama. Got an interception against Arkansas, so I wasn't a bench warmer. But how I made my bread and butter was on special teams. In high school, I didn't play special teams. I thought I was a guy. I didn't play special teams, so I'm telling you guys right now, you superstars, you don't want to play special teams, you don't want to do the little things, but you're going to have to. If you don't do it now, when you get to the next level, either you're going to do it or you're going to be back home. You know, way around it. So what we're trying to do is prepare you guys so you won't have to be sitting there calling your mama depressed. Oh, I want to go back home. It's just, So fast forward all that. I leave the University of Alabama with a master's, undergrad in marketing, graduated with a 3.2. I leave my master's, I graduated with a 3.9 from master's. I go to work for Under Armour in sports marketing. So I signed Julio Jones to Under Armour, Marcel Darius, Randall Cobb, worked with Cam Newton, Ray Lewis, and et cetera. I'm flying around the country doing what I love to do. I'm at every NFL draft, combine. I'm evaluating guys. I'm at a high school All-American game. That's what I do for Under Armour. So I'm selecting guys and all that good stuff. So just so happened, I'm getting ready to recruit another first-round draft pick. I just so happen to know this guy. We riding in Florida. We get pulled over. Weed in the car. Chris being Chris, I feel I can talk my way out of anything. That been my gift. Oh man, we good, I got this. I end up telling the police, they said, who weed is it? What would y'all say to the police? You say it ain't mine? Yeah, it was in the car when we got in it. See, you know what? I might should have had you with me, cause I ain't know that. You know, so I'm Chris Rogers. I tell the police it's my weed. I tell the police it's my weed, so I look, I'm stupid. So look, I tell him it's mine, right? I say it's mine, but at the same time, it's one of my partners. He getting ready to go first round. He about to make $20 million. Chris Rogers work his job. So what would you do then? You say what? You say you'll take the charge? You'll take, but one thing you guys gotta fail to realize. When you do that, and when you take that, and I'm living proof of what really happens. So every time somebody Google Chris Rogers' name moving forward, what y'all think pop up? Weed charge, USA Today paper, mug shot, and I don't smoke no dope whatsoever. Period. None. But it don't matter. Perception is reality. That's why this thing, we talking about social media, what you doing right now, 16, 17 years old, right now I guarantee you it's about 2 or 3 of your homeboys who just got charged up with robbery, selling dope, and right now they giving them 10 to 15 years in life. So guys, what we trying to do, these states want you guys to think, because it's so crucial. You one incident, one tweet, one whatever, cussing the girl out because she didn't give you her phone number. So, man, like I said, man, I really care about you guys, man. I don't want you guys to fall victim of this internet, social media. I really don't. I want you guys to take this thing, embrace it.
You know, looking at different things. Just Google searching somebody's name will tell you a lot. All right, so there's, you know, arrest records, crazy stuff like that, or just stuff on Twitter that we don't really want to attach ourselves to. If you're putting it out there, it's being looked at. Whether you Whether you meant to or not, it's reflective of you. And we actually take that kind of stuff into consideration because, again, going back to graduation, citizenship, championship, all three of those things are important. They have equal importance in our department. Most departments are like that. They're not going to invest a very valuable scholarship into someone that doesn't have those qualities.
I think this is a great event that Mr. Rogers, that Chris is putting on. I think it's great for the students in this community to get an understanding of what the academic requirements are going to be if they want to play sports at the next level. I mean, the rules change, and it's as much about academics as it is athletics. And so having a chance to come out and talk to these young men about not losing focus of that piece, not losing focus of the academic side, working on it early, putting a lot of effort in as soon as they possibly can, because the last thing you want is someone to make it to that point where they athletically have the ability to play at the next level, but academically haven't done the things they need to do early on to make that happen. And whatever we can do to educate our students right now, I think is so crucial, and it's important that they understand how the role that plays in their ultimate ability to play at the highest level that they all want to do.
You give them weak handshakes, they know you're nervous. You give strong handshakes, they know you may be overconfident. So you kind of want to make a firm handshake to make sure they know you have confidence in yourself and you need to sell yourself. I didn't have this type of stuff going on in my community to let me know by the time I went to college or how to conduct myself or prepare myself before and after sports. And to me, that's what it does. It lets you know just in case you don't have sports to rely on, even if you do, you still can conduct yourself in a proper manner.
Just because you come from the hood, you don't have to carry yourself and look and act like you're from the hood. It's important for the young men to look the part because that sets them aside and apart from everyone else that they're competing against for whatever position or for whatever job that they're seeking.
Anything you post, we say, think about it first. Give it a second look, and if you think it's positive, then post it. If it's one of those things where I'm kind of on the fence about it, I'm looking at it like, well, I don't know how people are going to take it, then what will you gain from posting this? If you won't gain anything, then don't even worry about posting it. That's one of the things we're trying to put in their mind, because they always have the perception of this is what people are doing these days. You're old, you don't know what you're talking about. So that's one of the things that we're trying to connect with them about.
Each program and each schools are different, and it's important that the students understand going into their prospective universities that the programs fit them. And so we're talking to them about the academic side of selecting a university, the admissions side of selecting a university, as well as understanding the different aspects of the teams that they may choose to be a part of in regards to does that team culture fits the person you want to be.
Branding is who you are, it's your character, what people say about you when you're not around. So we're teaching these young men to be able to tell folks who they are in 30 seconds or less. And also to be able to not only tell them who they are, but to show them with their actions. We're talking about giving back, volunteerism. We gave them good examples of how we in the community give back because the community has given us so much. We talk to them about protecting their brand, making sure that they're doing the right things on and off the field. Those are things that are important.
The thing that I pointed on most was protecting your reputation, and what you do now affects the rest of your life.
Can you bring it here?
It's morally fulfilling, so you want to be able to give back. And you know, I was in those kids' shoes myself. I was one just like them, so I had to learn what tie. So teaching them early how to tie, teaching them job skills, getting them ready for the real world, it makes you feel good on the inside.
I think once in women.
Yeah, the first one.